Today, I am very honored to be standing here sharing with you my experiences here in ACE. My name is Reth and I am a GEP graduate. I've been learning English since I was about 3.5 years old, and I moved to ACE about 1.5 years ago and got into YO 14, then moved my way up to GEP 12 in that period of time. GEP has taught me many things, especially during the IELTS preparation courses. I had to push my abilities to the limit and do a lot of practice because I wanted to improve my reading skills, and also because I was inspired by a friend. I started picking up on reading, and it is now one of my favorite hobbies. I started listening to the radio more often and speaking more English in my daily life. Speaking of speaking, I'm usually the most awkward and shy person you know, so you wouldn't expect someone like me to be speaking in class or even at this ACE graduation ceremony. But here I am. Anyway, in one of my GP levels, my teacher put me into a group, and I know some of you can relate to this. We were all always so awkward and shy, so nobody said anything, and we just sat there and stared at each other, and it was complete silence. And I had to do something. I had to step out of my comfort zone. I had to start the conversation first. But surprisingly, when the conversation started going, we started interacting and laughing and became the noisiest group in class. My teacher started putting me into groups more and more often, and I had to speak up more and more. But thanks to that, I was able to improve my speaking and communicating skills. What I find most fun about ACE is that they host a lot of events, such as this one, the ACE graduation ceremony, and charity events which help raise money for charity organizations and hospitals, and provide a time where students and teachers can come together and have fun for one day. I actually got to participate in one of the events, which was the ACE Running for the Environment event, and that was my first ever ACE event. And I think it was the first time I've ever run that much, but I had tons of fun. ACE also has lots of its facilities, and one of them is the famous Skill Center, or Guided Individual Learning Center. My teacher introduced me to it in one of the GP levels and encouraged me to use it as much as possible. And so when I had some time before class, I would go there and do a bit of reading because the environment there is very peaceful and quiet. GP has opened me up to more opportunities and a better path for the future. But I wouldn't be standing here right now without the guidance of my teachers, my competitive classmates, and the love and support from my family. And I've told myself that I'm going to take small steps at a time, and perhaps the first step will be to study in a university overseas and pursue my dream, which is to become a doctor. Finally, I would like to congratulate all the graduates who have gathered here today to receive their certificates. Your presence here today is evidence that you've come a long way in your journey of learning English. But this is just the beginning of your journey, and there's a lot more to come. But no matter what, I want you to remember that just because someone has achieved something great doesn't mean you can do it better. Everything is possible. You just have to be determined and be ready for any obstacle along the way. And who knows, in the next ACE graduation ceremony, you could be standing on this very stage giving a speech to more than 500 people and congratulating them like how I am right now. So move on forward with your heads held high, and I wish you all the best on the rest of your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, well done.